What's up, nerds? We're
What? And I thought I was tired and kind of half loopy.
I'm words. Am not do am good.
Okay.
We're playing Final Fantasy 15 again. This nerd's Soulfearin.
And he's Dr. Harm.
And
maybe we should do it like that from now on.
our spicy jambalaya will have you jumping for joy and scampering for seconds. Give it a taste.
No, I'm scared.
That spicy? Only one way to find out.
Boy. Something I do kind of like most of the shops in this game are like gas stations. Because like once you have your car back, it does have gas. Like you have to stop places and refill the tank.
That's usually what you have to do with a car.
So like you stop at a gas station and like buy your potions and stuff. You can buy ingredients. You can get
Repair kit.
repair kits. You can buy car parts, including the soundtracks to the other Final Fantasy games.
Yes.
I think you start with the soundtrack to Final Fantasy VII. I'm serious. I've been finding the soundtracks to, like literally everything. Like I found the soundtracks for Final Fantasy XI and all of the expansions. I found the soundtracks for Final Fantasy XIV, and like finding the soundtracks to MMOs is like a weird thing.
Yeah, but it's still cool. I mean,
Oh, yeah,
it is
they have great
technically
music.
both still Final Fantasy games.
So now we talk to Sandy.
She ain't gonna be ready for a while. Y'all need some.
We're broke! So we're gonna ask her for a discount.
Bit steep for a simple tune-up, don't you think?
Oh, now I get it. This must be what Pawpaw meant when he said he was gonna teach them boys a lesson. Told me he ought to have y'all take care of some ornery varmints that have been causing a ruckus around here.
Ornery varmints. Their southern accents are awful.
Services, if you're up to the challenge. How about it?
I still find it
So much
funny
for finding an easy way
that
out.
when
Thanks a lot,
you find
Pawpaw.
a southern or country style accent in video games or some movies, they blow it so far out of proportion that it's not really what it actually sounds like. Because I grew up in a southern like area, and it never was ever that bad. And I've been around a lot of southern people, or
I mean,
the like.
like we're in Kentucky right now, and we don't like fucking encounter that shit.
Yeah. This is true.
So we have like all kinds of different stuff we can get. I have no idea how we got this much AP right away.
I don't know. Killing level 15, level
yeah,
12.
I don't know. Maybe the fucking cactuar had something to do with it. So we're gonna use it to like increase our damage and stuff. Because I actually have been having some trouble. I'm 1 AP off. We should probably spend it in recovery anyway.
Yeah.
So everyone can get like first aid kits that they spend to heal themselves when they get low on health.
You just passed it.
I know. I'm looking at all of them. 'Cause, we don't have enough for those either.
But don't go running around after dark. The demons are liable to.
Oh yeah, and you can't go out at night because giant monsters will suddenly spawn out of the road and kick the fucking hell right out of you. Like the living shit right out of you. Like it's not even funny. They will destroy you.
And the monsters don't just attack
Hey, what are you
like
after this
houses
time?
or anything.
They don't, and I don't know why.
That is very odd. I like the pixel dude
Yeah.
at the bottom. They're adorable.
It's a throwback to Final Fantasy 1.
Yeah. Well, actually, they had pixels like that for quite a few Final Fantasies, like
yeah,
in the
but
very beginning.
it's still a throwback to Final Fantasy 1 because like that was what it did whenever you could equip something in the original one. I've never used daggers as my weapon equipped or guns. But you know, I'll stick to what I know for now. We'll experiment with some stuff later on.
Yeah.
Right now, we're just gonna have everybody upgrade their gear a little bit. So he's got the Masamune. I don't necessarily need to do anything there. You are going to switch to the War Sword. You're going to put on the Avengers. Assemble. And you're going to use the Cocytus. So now everyone's going to have weapons that are more in line with what their actual level is. Oh, and you find crap just laying around all the time. Like, let's look in the bushes. What's over here? Boy, isn't it a metal scrap. Bum, 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 bum. I have one winged angel in my head right now. Warp strike, bitch! Okay, so you know, after killing that cactar, like nothing's going to pose a challenge for a bit. Like
that poor little cactar.
That was entirely
just murdered a poor little cactar so you could get in ahead in their levels.
Excuse me, murdered the poor little cactar. That thing that was fucking slapping my shit all over the place.
Because you attacked it. It was just minding its own business, going around in the desert, just having a good old time, and you had to just go up and ruin its day.
Listen, this is Final Fantasy. Everyone knows you see a cactar, put your dick in its ear.
What?
Everyone knows you see a cactar, you take an empty milk bottle and break it over its face.
Oh boy.
Hap, hip, hop, hip, hop.
Wrong game.
This is Legend of Zelda Fantasy 15, right?
Sure.
Fuck your scorpionids. So, you can only attack the enemy that you currently have targeted, not the closest enemy. So that actually does get a little disorienting. Mainly because you have to hold the button down to keep locked on. You
I like
can't
this
just tap it.
sword that's pretty much as big as a Buster Sword.
Oh, yeah, well, that's just what Gladiolus uses, is giant fuck you paddles.
That would actually be pretty cool if they randomly put a Buster Sword somewhere. Just allow him to use it.
It wouldn't surprise me if there was one in the game somewhere.
So,
It'd be even cooler if it was the Advent Children version of it, because then everybody has a piece. I can't remember its name, but pretty much the second version of the Buster Sword.
got it.
Fuck, what
But
is
it had
it?
an actual name to
It's
it.
right on the tip of my tongue, too.
Because then, like,
I think it's
all
called,
the
like, the Fusion Sword or something like that.
yeah, like, have, like, each person have a different piece, and then, like, they all throw it to Gladius, and, like, he turns it into the actual big sword. That'd be pretty cool.
So the Masamune actually has a special effect on it, where if an enemy is undamaged, you have, like, a way higher critical hit chance. Or, you know, we could just spank a scorpion.
It's just double teamed it.
What can I say? And yeah, like, breaking parts on enemies is actually a pretty important part of the combat. Like, if we were to hit these things exclusively in the tail, like, their stingers could come off and they could drop. And also we have a cell phone.
Hello?
Hey, it's Cindy.
Well, my Tootsie's is cold.
Actually, we just finished.
It's a little chilly in here.
Great, 'cause I got one
I think we
more
need to go turn on the
hunt for
fire
y'all.
magic.
Only this time, it's for a person. Fella named Dave went off. We ain't heard from him since. Reckon he's taking
Fella named Dave went off.
We're kind of running low on that.
Shack. Oh, got it. We'll take a look.
So now we gotta go back to the shack.
I like how when he first pulled the phone out, he pressed the bottom of it.
Well, he, like, slid his finger.
Needs us to
It
find
looked
some
like he
Dave
like
guy.
touched it the bottom of the phone.
Finger the phone to unlock.
Said he's holed up in that shack.
Click. Yeah, you can find food ingredients in the wild. You can go pick the apples, as old grandmas are wont to do now and then.
Mutant. Dual
Dual horn. So this is just like basically a bounty. Dave was looking to do this, and then that happened.
Too soon. Remember, just a scared of us.
Jesus Christ! They just immediately got my pants in a fucking knot. Fuck, man! Come on! Like, there's 3 other people in this room. Try hitting one of them. So, this is why you probably noticed that I put a whole bunch of points into, like, lowering the cost of phasing early on. Because shit like this happens a lot. So, being able to dodge repeatedly without running out of all of my mana, very good thing to have. And I would honestly
Saber Tusk Claw.
honestly suggest everyone do that in the beginning if you're going to play this game. Just as quickly as you can, go for reducing the amount of MP that phasing costs. It's just going to save you a lot of heartache in the future. Pick up peppers from around. These peppers apparently grow on trees, which is weird. Also, they're parking spots, which are basically just waypoints for you to drive around to.
Pepper.
Let's use our spear for the next one.
Data.
Not yet.
BEKFAST! And it's
What
possible,
are you doing?
yeah, it's possible that before you get into combat, like, your teammates will drag you down and be like, here's the fucking plan.
Oh yeah.
So,
What are we looking at?
basically, instead of running in like an idiot this time, they're like, hey, go to the windmill, and we'll get like a vantage point bonus on them. So now, since we did that, we gain AP
I like how
on
the sword just kind of.
just hanging around. Whoop. I would like to attack this one now, please. Yeah, so that's the thing about the spear, is it actually has kind of slow animations as well, but it allows you to do like a lot of aerial maneuvers.
And they get knocked right out of them.
And like I said, like pulling the stick in different directions when you're doing your combo changes them up. So kind of experimenting with like normal enemies and figuring out what each of your combos is, good idea.
Who's out there?
Well, and look who's in here. The man of the hour. Dave, right?
Where's my money, dick?
Been looking for you.
Didn't
Didn't mean to cause y'all in trouble. Where's my fucking money?
Stuck here on account of my sprained ankle. Yeah, something funny about them varmints. I gave them hell, but
David Burnbury.
still one mean mutt about.
I think it. So,
Y'all don't look much
my mom's husband's name is Dave, and I just really like to imagine like the door opens and it's just my stepdad steps out and it's like, hey, Dr. Arm. Bleep my name out there.
Bleep, 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 bleep.
Hey, bleep!
We'll take care
Or go get the sound clip from Dark Souls. Hey, pussy!
of that, that's for sure. Let me tell you where I last saw it.
Oh shit.
He gave me a magic flask, which means I can craft another
Let's
spell.
get ready to kick some tail.
You know what? Why not? Let's make another spell. So, hey, what the fuck? Oh, so he gave me a magic flask that already had a spell in it.
Well then, what a dick.
So, it's only certain people can actually pull magic out of the ground and then use it to craft spells. Shut up, Ignis.
It would be wise to rest up before we set out.
We're fine. We're fine.
Just remember, confidence will only take you so far.
Yeah. The reason that Noctis can pull magic out of the ground and use it to craft spells is because he's of royal blood.
Because
But
they're special.
yeah, because they're super special. It is apparently possible for people in the royal
I think
bloodline.
you're right.
What thing?
Here.
On your left.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.
So this stuff you use to make paint for your car.
Rock and roll.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Guys.
Yeah, it is possible for people of royal blood to
Take care of it.
bestow magical power upon like their closest friends and stuff.
Let's do
So there's a good chance that Noctis or King Regis has already done that for most of my group.
The enemy's movement.
But I don't actually know. Wow, they are really on me. Alright, so we're going to use maybe a little faster weapon, just so we can keep up with the combat. And, you know, you basically, all you really have to do is maneuver yourself, because Noctis attacks as long as you're holding down the circle button. But I actually think the fluid nature of the combat in this game, it's very nice. It feels pretty intuitive. The only thing that kind of throws me off is that the dodge and defend button is square while your attack button is circle, which is like the exact opposite of every other game ever. Once you get used to it, it's not so bad, but it takes some getting used to.
It's like, come back here.
Yeah, these things. Okay, so if you use up all your MP, you enter stasis, which means I can't warp, I can't phase. No, it basically limits your combat ability until you get more MP, but you can do the point warp, which takes you out of combat, immediately refills all your MP, and makes it so that you regenerate much quickly. Quickly. Prompto, shoot it!
Much quicker?
You also can give your friends commands on, like,
he's like, where'd he go?
See, Gladiolus is like, oh, get it!
Oh boy.
I could jump that high. Look, eggs. They're bird beast eggs.
Bird beast, huh?
Yes, bird beasts. Not birds, but bird beasts. I really like exploring. This game just has like a really nice, like, big open world. Like, anywhere you see like this little bit here, like the don't go this way, there's like a blockade. So we can only like really explore this tiny area for now. But we'll pretty soon just open up this entire area, and we can just drive around anywhere we want to within Dusky or Lead. And then we get to move over here to Tenebrae and Clegg. And
They're so bad.
So let's check something out here on the map right now. This right here says the Kothis the Disc. A meteor fell down to Earth there. And it's just chock full of magic, so it's on fire forever. And, ooh.
Okay, then.
And people have learned how to basically use the energy coming off of the meteor to generate power for themselves. Something I actually found out recently is that Titan is actually holding the meteor up. And I find it hilarious because the meteor never actually struck the ground. Titan just fucking caught it. Like, this thing's gonna hit the ground, he's just like, nope. Whoa. Saber tusks. Like, can you imagine, like, what kind of a badass would you have to be to just be like, ah, shit, there's a meteor coming towards Earth. Better get my catcher's mitt.
Pretty badass, I'd have to say. I like how you get a report card every time you go in a battle.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, like, the better you do, the more experience you get. So, this looks like bits of machinery of some sort. I'm not sure what this is.
Some sort, indeed.
Giant train?
There's some wheels on it, but I don't think it's a train.
I'm not sure what this is. Maybe some sort of power mill?
Yeah, it looks like some kind of pump system.
Maybe it was to pull oil out of the ground at some point. But fuck it! We got a target to locate. Also, like, the soles of all their shoes are red.
Sometimes I wonder if
I'm not sure if there's a significance to that.
Sure it ain't
Or if it's just
because of the ground.
Oh no, the ground is fucking brown. Like, this is... It's just the color of the soles of their shoes.
I guess.
Over there. That's it, right?
So we're about 19 minutes in. We'll do this. We'll do this one combat, kill the dual horn, and
Oh man,
that will end the episode with this fight.
Wait a sec.
What? Scared, big guy?
You ought to be too. Thing's vicious.
This thing's vicious, and we're going to kick the hell right out of it.
Look out!
So yeah, that whole like nice little
It's not over yet.
fucking balance of fantasy and realism. If you get hit by a car or an enemy, you'll go rolling. But if Titan, who is literally the size of a skyscraper, tries to punch you, you can parry it with your tiny sword. Let's have Ignis mark it. So, I'm going to give myself a little challenge here. We are going to break Bloodhorn's horns. That's going to be my mission right now. having a heavier weapon might be conducive for that. So let's use the Masamune. Or we can have Gladio use Tempest and follow his lead. Alright, taken care of. We smacked his legs.
That's what I call teamwork.
And
One of them.
horns. And both of them broke off.
So they did. Yeah.
Unless you can break more of it.
And we got his red tusk,
Nonetheless,
which I don't think I actually managed to do in my own game. So we'll see if anything comes of that. Banana phone. Hello? I'm a bush.
Call steady safe. Thanks for finding it.
Okay.
Nice work, y'all. By the way, the old girl...
So now we have our car back.
She'll be waiting at the garage.
Gotcha.
We got our car back. Oh
Yikes.
boy. Ah.
Alright, so yeah, we're gonna leave it here until the next episode. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Have a nice day, and we'll see you in the next one.
it helps that he can keep 4